Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net.
Alright, today we got a 2009 Subaru Outback here. We're going to be replacing the seat belt button stop. These are the little plastic buttons that go on your seat belt to hold the seat belt buckle up high enough so you can reach it. The one on the driver's side has broken and is gone, so the seat belt buckle falls all the way to the floor, so you have to reach to the floorboard, grab the seat belt, and then go ahead and clip it in. So we're going to be replacing the driver and passenger side. We got the universal ones from Dorman. Now they do come in different colors, so you can go ahead and match your interior. The one they had in stock was the black one here. This does have the tan interior, so we're going to do both so at least it matches. They weren't concerned about it matching, they just wanted it fixed so they don't have to reach down to the floorboard to grab their seatbelt buckle. Alright, so what I mean by the seatbelt stop is this little plastic nub that is in the woven part of the seatbelt right there, that when you let the handle go, it slides down and stops it here, where it doesn't go all the way down the seatbelt and land on the floorboard. So for this old one here, we're going to go ahead and grab a utility knife, cut the plastic apart. Then we'll go ahead and grab our new one, slide it through, and start pushing it together. We'll grab a pair of channel lock pliers or pliers, squeeze it, and clip it fully together. Alright, so we have two sides to the clip, the pin side and the receiver side. I'm going to stick the pin side through and start the receiver side. And like I said, grab some channel lock pliers or pliers and squeeze it together and clip it. One thing to make sure is that your seat belt is above the clip before you go ahead and put it in. We're going to use the same hole. Now we have the pin side through. We're going to go ahead and get the receiver side, start it together. We'll go ahead and grab our pliers and then squeeze it together. Should clip like that. And that is one done. So now the seat belt will get used. It'll come back up and slide down and hit that spot. So we'll go ahead and do the driver's side. Alright, we're on the driver's side. We'll do the same thing. Like I said, this one is broken, so we need to grab the seatbelt buckle from the floor, slide it up where our button was, which was right here. We can kind of see it on the seatbelt. We'll go ahead and put the back pointy part through. And we'll grab the receiver side, put it on there, hold it together, and then grab it with our pliers and crush it together. Just like that. Now this side is going to be held up high enough so we can go ahead and reach over our shoulder and grab it, and we don't have to reach down to the floorboard and grab the seatbelt buckle. It's a pretty cheap fix. I think they're like $5. Like I said, they do make the different colors to match your interior. They have the black, the tan, and also the gray, and I think one other color as well, so you can get whatever closely matches your interior. So it's a pretty cheap fix, so you don't have to keep reaching down for your seatbelt, and it doesn't take that much time to replace it. So with the driver's side seatbelt button stop installed, that's it. We've shown you how to install the seatbelt button stop on a Subaru. Now this will be the same for any other vehicle, make and model, as this is just a universal button stop kit that fits any vehicle. So if you need to do yours, this is the same process to get it done as well.
Don't forget to click the link in the description, which will take you to our website for a full write-up. You can also click that subscribe button you place in the middle for you. On the right, you'll find a recommended video just for you. And on the left side, you'll see our recent upload. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYguy.net.